Well, hello there and welcome back to DBP Pest Control. Hey guys, how are you doing? Welcome back to the channel. I know I haven't put anything out there for well, 2 or 3 months in fact. Just the pressures of work, I'm afraid, and of course the weather's not been the best, has it? It's been a very wet January. Now I have been out once or twice, but certainly nothing worth recording, so hence I haven't put any videos up. A couple of little things to show you. Now this thing here I found very useful. I don't know if you've got multiple guns, you guys, but I found this on Amazon, I believe, and it's a self-assembly gun rack. It takes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 rifles. And you can assemble it in at different heights. It's got a shelf here for a pistol if you've got pistols, and some useful shelves there where I've opted to keep all my pellets and bits and pieces. So yeah, very good. It wasn't massively expensive. It's made out of plywood, and it literally is a screw it together thing. And this this little chap here, there, the chap I work for, or the family I work for down at Leisure Matters at the weekends, presented me with this for Christmas. It's a pretty good likeness. It made me laugh anyway. There you go. One of those silly little things that has become one of my favourite items. The other thing I've bought, if I could just plonk the camera down there a second, on one or two of the occasions I did manage to get out, it was bitterly cold. I mean, really cold. My hands were just, I was almost crying with pain, you know, that sort of cold. So I was looking around for some shooting gloves, and I found these. Now obviously when you're shooting you need to be quite dexterous with your fingers, so these seem to fit the bill. Now these are made by a company called the Heat Company, quite easy to find online, and they are, as you can see, or if I pick the right one, of course, there we go, they are fingerless gloves, but here you've got a end of thumb cover, and they have these little magnetic catches. You just fold it back like that and it sticks, and the same with the finger covers. They come over like that, like so, and they again fold back with these little magnetic catches. Now the beauty with these is that they will accept, they've got a little pouch in there, little compartment to put these little hand warmers. Now I've never used these before, and they had a couple of packs over in the woods, and I thought I'd try them. And these things, I'm sure you've seen them around, and they are excellent, I have to say. I came back in at about 12 o'clock in the evening, and these were still producing heat at about 4 o'clock the next day. Not much, but they were still warm. So certainly for an evening shooting, they're brilliant, and you just tuck them inside the little thing there, and then every now and again just close that up, and you get fantastically warm hands. It's one of those things it just makes a difference between being bloody miserable out there and a nice toasty feeling. And you don't have to have them on all the time. You just take them off, do whatever you're doing, adjust your scope or load your pellets, whatever it is you're doing, take some shots and then pop them back on again. And it just makes all the difference. They are waterproof. I think they cost about 60 quid, so they're not cheap. But so far they've been an absolute godsend. Now the other thing that I've decided to do is really for my own benefit, really, is to upgrade my night shooting filming kit. Now I don't know what, a lot of people don't seem to advertise what they use, and maybe that's to safeguard for their own reasons, what, you know, the quality of video. Now what I have been using is one of these, the old PARD 7, and you don't have to attach it to anything. It will actually film very well and act as a nighttime video camera, for the want of a better word. Now the only thing, as I'm sure you all know with the PARD range, is that they're not very good at reproducing audio. Let me just swing that down a little bit. There we go. They're not that great at reproducing audio, so you end up having to either record yourself on a standalone recorder, something like this, and then splice it all together, which takes quite a bit of time, to be fair, when you're putting a video together. So I had to think about it, and I came up with a solution. Now there is a company in the UK who produce ghost hunting equipment, okay, and one of the pieces of equipment that he offers is amongst other things, a GoPro 7, which isn't dissimilar to this action cam I'm using to record this. And with the GoPro 7, he takes out elements of the filters within the camera to allow infrared to pass the lens. Okay, now he does this for a variety of different cameras, SLRs and so forth. I particularly wanted something like a GoPro, in fact something like this, and this thing came up. It's not cheap, I'll be honest, it's not cheap, but it does allow you to fit a wireless microphone system to it. Now GoPro, in their wisdom, I'm just going off camera there a second, in their wisdom they haven't actually produced a direct connection for a wireless camera. So this is what I've set up. So this is an infrared illuminator, which I'm going to try. This is a GoPro 7 compatible cage, all right, and then within there, I tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to take that off there so we can see it off the tripod. I'm using a pair of trigger sticks here to mount it on, because very often you're sort of one-handed with these things, where you've got a gun over your shoulder and all the rest of it. So I've mounted that on my trigger stick. So this is it. So as you can see, this is the cage that the GoPro is going to go in. In here, in this bottom section, I've bought a analog adapter, which allows a wireless, in this case a Rode receiver, to send the signal direct to the camera once you plug it in. I'm hoping to get the camera tomorrow. So you have, just like this one, look here, you've got a microphone that clips onto your clothing, and the receiver here as I say, plugs into the GoPro. So hopefully that will make recording a lot more seamless and quicker to render onto YouTube. So we'll see how that works. I think may have to mess around with the infrared light source a little bit just to get it right. But this is just a little intro video for 2026, just to let you guys know that I am still around and I am still doing stuff. Now, the project I've been working on may well come to an end at the end of February, so obviously that leaves me a lot more time potentially to get out there and do some more videos. All right, so stick with me if you will. Much appreciate your patronage, seeing more subscribers as time goes by, so thank you for that. And hopefully we'll get out foxing soon. One of my permissions down on the A30 there towards Basingstoke, they're going through their lambing at the moment, and obviously that's prime time for foxes to come in and start nosing about. So hopefully when it stops raining long enough, I'm going to get down there with the 22 Hornet and or maybe 17 HMR, I'll see, and take out some foxes. All right, so stick with it, I'll be back soon. Alrighty, bye now.